Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Chuck Graham Show. I'm sorry I have been out of pocket probably for the past week, right? Gotta give me some Sasquatch coffee. Actually, I think there is a brand named Sasquatch coffee, but this is not it. This is just the cheap grocery store coffee. I do like the Sasquatch soap, though. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get into it today. Adam Kinzinger. Kinzinger. All right, I can't pronounce his name. Representative of the United States Congress. This guy was looks like a pilot in the Air Force. And he was fighting back tears because of January 6th. So-called, allegedly, insurrection. Take my glasses off until I start to read because it reflects. However, I don't think this guy was a fighter pilot. If he was, if that rattled him, you know, a guy with bull horns, not armed. Not bull horns, but horns on, not armed. What really gets me is in the Capitol, in the Senate chamber, or the House chamber, maybe it was the Senate chamber, but it didn't show where they were praying, right? They didn't burn nothing down. They didn't, deface anything. Some of them are still in solitary confinement, and this guy's crying on national TV because he's so traumatized. What did he do when did he ever see any battle? Holy shit, they're shooting at us. We got to go back. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, do I condone what they did? No. But I also don't condone the Capitol Police of opening the door and holding it for them either. Or Lieutenant of the Capitol Police, and we all know who it is. It's all over the internet, that shot Ashley Babbitt. Have they done anything to him yet? No, absolutely not. Partly because, I don't know, if she would have been black and a member of BLM and he would have been white, they'd be hanging his ass from the rafters up there, so to speak. That's a metaphor, YouTube. They'd be trying and convicting his ass, but because he's a black officer that shot a white chick that was unarmed, that was crawling through a window because he panicked, and he has about as much business being a cop as I do being a stripper. So there's that. And then you got this dipshit in Congress here, Republican GOP. I would say he's probably a rhino, R-I-N-O, Republican in name only. The point being is this: what are you Republicans going to do when old Trump, just to really mix it up, comes up with the Trump party? He likes to have his name on everything. What happens with that? You can let me tell you what, the best thing the Democrats could ever hope for is Trump to come out with the Trump party. Why? Because there would be no Republican Party anymore. If you wanted to win anything, you'd be on the Trump party ticket. I hate to say it, I don't agree with everything Trump said or did or whatever. Hey, like my old timey thermos. Anyway, well, y'all didn't come by here to listen to me drink coffee or make jokes about the little wimpy guy that was whining and crying in the House of Representatives, appointed by none other than, and if you guessed Nancy Pelosi, ding, 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 you win. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi appointed him and Liz Cheney, two Democrats masquerading as Republicans. And what, we got 7 other dipshits, might as well just be packing their stuff, because here comes Trump campaigning like hell. Well, they're trying to hold on to this virus. They're holding on to it like it's money. And we all know why. And if you think that the election was stolen, you've got to be an idiot. The fact of the matter is they're holding on to it, and we know why. We know why they're holding on to it. We know why they're trying to keep that power. And just in case this gets taken off YouTube, you can always go to Gab. Gab's pretty good. And Gab TV. My channel's over there too. Actually, I got just as many followers over there as I do on YouTube, which is not saying a whole lot, right? I've got the equivalent of a really, really small town. So here's the thing, folks. Not to just sit here and rant, but the thing about it is the things that's been going on in the news today are just horrific. I've never seen anything like this. First, it's wear a mask, don't wear a mask, wear this, don't do this. CDC come out yesterday saying even if you've been vaccinated, wear a mask. It's idiocy run amok. I mean, if you don't like the CDC, just wait 5 minutes. First, you tell people they can get their lives back if they take that stupid vaccine. And then you turn around and you say, okay, no, you can't. No, you got to still wear that mask that we know doesn't work. I mean, unless you're wearing the N95 mask. You've got Fauci, and I'm going by what Fauci said. He said it didn't work. Said it in his emails. Need a copy of that too, where he sent it to his colleagues. We know now that he was colluding with China. We know now that he was promoting gain of function. And we know the virus started in a lab. Where's the damn outrage? The reason this virus is here is because of Anthony Fauci. So, I mean, that's the facts. So, and all the things that YouTube took down, all the dissenting opinions, and I said it back when they did it, was about what they did in the 50s, except they didn't have YouTube. 50s and 60s, or 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s when they had MK Ultra, and people thought, oh, they're doing mind control. Holy shit, the government's doing mind control. Oh, you're a conspiracy nut. Oh, you're one of those people. Well, turns out, shit. I guess they were right. Declassified documents show it. They was doing it. The horrific thing this government has done in the name of medical science, I cut my finger, by the way, is atrocious. It's just plain ass atrocious. We know. Now, am I anti-vax? No. If you're over 60 years old or you're vulnerable, take it. I'm not going to take it. I don't want to take it. And I'm vulnerable. I'll probably die from it if I hadn't already had it. So, because there was a time at the beginning where I got really sick, but whatever. But does that mean that just because I'm vulnerable to something, that you should be forced to wear a mask or do this or can't do this or can't open your business? Listen, folks, here's the deal. Open your damn businesses up. Who cares? Here, individuals, if you don't want to get COVID, then don't go to the damn business. It's that simple. Oh, we're too stupid to make those kind of decisions. Well, let me ask you this. If we're too stupid to make individual decisions for ourselves, then who among us is smart enough to do it for everybody else? It's rhetorical. None of them. Them dumbass politicians we got over there, including the ones we got in this state and our city. All these damn mandates and masks and all that stuff, we know damn good and well that a virus that's 20 to 140 nanometers is not going to be effective in stopping it, transmitting it, or getting it with a mask that you make from a damn T-shirt. But hey, what am I? It's just my dissenting opinion. I'm not a medical doctor or scientist, but there are out there. There's a bunch of them, and they've been scraped off YouTube. And I can guarantee you, if I had more than 41 subscribers, they'd be scraping my ass off too. I'd be up there. I'd be up there with Alex Jones, and that is a scary thought. When Alex Jones is the smartest person in the room, we got some serious shit fucking up. And you know I'm right, folks. You know I'm right. I mean, Alex Jones has been right on a bunch of stuff. I mean, even though he makes jokes and stuff that they take literally, like the rivers of the Ohio River Valley turned the frogs gay. Oh, it changed their gender is actually what it did, the chemicals in there, because that's... People say, well, how can that happen? Well, they can grow, you know, you cut a tail off a salamander, you can grow it back. You cut my leg off, I can't grow one back, so... Genders in human beings are not malleable. But genders in frogs are, I think, determined by the temperature of the water when they're tadpoles. And something about the chemicals altered that chemical balance in them, and it did something to them. But just watch the documentary on Netflix if they hadn't scrubbed it. It's called The Devil We Know. And if you ever buy DuPont again after you watch that, well, you're just a patriotic person, I guess, that doesn't give a shit about pollution. But, you know, in my rant today, I just think Kinzinger is a big old vagina. And either he's faking it, and he's full of shit, or but he's anti-Trump, that's for sure. And I'm not, I am pro-Trump, but I have my own damn brain. I don't agree with everything he says. A lot of the stuff he says is hyperbolic. And so what? You know? Just because I disagree with the stuff he says, I somehow have to not like the man. I mean, I like a lot of people that I think are dumbasses for the way they believe. I mean, I've seen people, not to say these people are dumbasses, but I've seen people tell me, oh man, you just keep being crazy, man. I said, dude, you've already had the virus. Why are you wearing a mask? Well, I just don't want, let me rephrase that. You've already had the virus. Why would you wear a mask? And I've said it before, if it kills my fat ass, I guess I've lived long enough. But I don't think that your rights should be suspended just because my fat ass didn't take care of myself for the last 20 damn years, and I am seriously vulnerable to this virus. Now, let me just say that. And if, for whatever reason, I was to die from it, well, so what? There's a ton of people that's died for this country that were 19 years old with their whole lives ahead of them. Just look at the beaches of Normandy when they knew they were going to die. But we ask them to go sacrifice that. But yet men today can't walk out in public without, oh my God, I might get something. I have a 98 point, I don't know, I don't want to get this wrong and get fact checked, but a 98% chance of fucking dying. Let me give y'all a news flash here. A news flash. And this is true. You can go look it up yourself. Alcohol kills 3 million people a year. Alcohol. COVID allegedly has killed 4 million so far. And that's if you believe the numbers. That it wasn't some other underlying condition like you had one foot in the grave and one on a damn banana peeling, and then you got COVID, which was the proverbial guy that pushed you in. All right, if you believe that, let's just say that's correct. Where's the outrage? 80,000 Americans died in 2019 for alcohol-related deaths. But liquor stores were essential. I'm not saying ban alcohol for all you drinkers. I'm just saying, does it make any fucking sense to panic over this? Does it? No, it doesn't. No. So put your big boy pants on and grow a pair. Jesus Christ, people. What the hell's wrong with you? Sorry for snorting. But the fact is this. That shit on January 6th was no insurrection. I mean, what? From elderly people like the 60-year-old the FBI arrested? Yeah, because they get it right? Did you see where they seized the safe deposit boxes from that private bank or that private institution in Beverly Hills? And now they're in trouble with the federal judge because they want to do civil asset forfeitures on them. You see that? I've been watching and trying to keep abreast on that. They're just fucking idiots. I have never, ever, ever agreed with civil asset forfeiture. Just because you have money, hey, doesn't matter. And then you got to prove that somehow or another you earned it. Yeah, no. Even when I was a cop, I didn't agree with that crap. Taking somebody's property and then never charging them with shit. Just taking their property, making them come to court and prove that it was their property. It's just stupidity. Run amok. So, without just dragging this shit on for 20 minutes, like I have, and sorry for the rant and trying to get to where I'm at, the bottom line is, folks, is this. We're in some terrible times with this country, and we got a few people that do not want to relinquish that power that I told my wife, which I get on her nerves bad because I've been right on every single thing I said when this first started. And I told her when this first started, I said, before this ever started, about a year before this ever started, I said, the only way that they can suspend your constitutional rights is with a national emergency. Some kind of disaster, some kind of national emergency, some kind of disease. And that's how they'll do it. And lo and behold, we now know we have a man-made virus that is allegedly released from the lab in Wuhan. And it's not going to be a matter of time till they figure that out too. But the media is trying to play up this variant virus, which from what I read is not near about as deadly as the wild virus itself. And that the vaccine covers it. So don't worry. Live your life until it ends. That's all we can do. Be safe. God bless you all. And I hope you enjoyed the show. And I really didn't get to any points today. I just kind of, just kind of ranted. I'll try to get to the point next time. But I'll leave you with this. My point, Representative Kinzinger is a vagina. Metaphorically speaking. Or he's a fake, and that's just as bad. And my wife has this canning ability to think everybody tells the truth. And I have this canning ability that thinks everybody lies. And I can assure you that I'm closer to the mark than she is. So, be safe out there, folks. And if you're over 60, get the vaccine. That's all I can say. If you have diabetes and high blood pressure and all that, which I don't have, I'm fat and I'm trying to lose that weight, but relatively healthy, I guess. Just genetics. I stopped drinking, so my blood pressure went back to normal. That was shocking to me. And thing is just live your life, because we have a very short time on this rock, and we might as well enjoy it. But hey, if you're Nancy Pelosi, you can go get your hair done. Don't wear a mask. Just walking around looking suave. I wouldn't have served her. I told her to take her old ass somewhere else. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anyway, all right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.